Well. Okay. I know it's pretty dark in here. I don't have too much light, but welcome y'all. Yeah, here we go. Okay, welcome. My name is Bishop, aka Minister G.D. Saunders. I'm here to discuss what's really going on in America and what they intend on doing, man. As far as the global warming and all of that other foolishness, climate change, they having meetings in Paris and England and all that other stuff, trying to dupe the Americans and other countries into believing that the weather is going to have a lot to do with a lot of droughts, which means that it'll be no more vegetation, no fruits, everything. So what happens then is that people will have to depend on the government to provide all of a sudden magically the necessities that you're going to need to survive. Now, what phantoms me the most about this is that oh man, we know that these are the last days and that Satan's days are numbered, and he knows that too. So he's using a whole lot of things as far as Obama being puppeted by the enlightened ones. I'd rather not say who they really are, but in enlightened ones defined in a dictionary, you will just look up the word enlightened ones and you'll see who they are. Well, actually, they're the world banking system that's supposed to be owning the whole world and the music industry, television, film, and so forth, which is bringing forth what you call mind control to children. You have children that were being raised actually by the TV, not by their parents. Their parents is too busy trying to make ends meet and working 2 or 3, 4 or 5 jobs just so that they can stay afloat. But newsflash, the only ones that they want here on the earth, because they want to depopulate the earth, is the super rich and the super poor. The middle class is going to be no more. They have what you call refugee camps, but they're not refugee camps, not at all, not by a long shot. What they are modern day concentration camps and slave camps. There's still human trafficking going on. There's still drugs being shipped to America. There's still foreigners and migrants that's coming into America. They coming for to get a sense of freedom from what they're dealing with these extremists that was trained by the United States and then flipped on them because they felt that they wasn't getting the proper attention that they wanted. So they started to cause a ruckus, and now they have attention, and they have what you call Islamic states, and making Muslims that are true servants of Allah into hypocrites and liars and all of a sudden, because they saying that everything that they do, bombing, the self-bombing, killing of children, killing of countries, taking over countries, is all in the name of Allah. I beg to differ. That's not true. These guys are terrorists. These are extremists. They're monsters. They're stupid, and they need to be exterminated. They really do. And what baffles me the most is it's just a few thousand of them, and here it is. We have the United States Army, United States Navy, Marines, need I say more? Millions and millions of servicemen that can kill them off. But why are they keeping them? Wow. What are you going to do? Have you ever seen Bayer, Bayer, aspirins on our shelf anymore? In our stores? In our supermarkets? In our pharmacies? No. You want to know why? Because it was tainted with AIDS epidemic of virus that was going to kill off a lot of people. Do you understand that? So they took it off the shelves, and now they're spreading it in the likes of Spain, Japan, China, all these other countries, so they can be infected. They're letting these people take these aspirins so they can get infected and spread it like a wildfire. Because why? Depopulation. once again. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, you'll see. And then you have Obama preparing for World War III right before our eyes. And he's going to blame Syria and Russia for bombing us, doing all of this stuff so he can have the excuse to cause World War III.
Here's the less politically correct
2016 election, one big joke. They keep doing all of these shootings, mass shootings all over the cities, different cities. Do you ever think and wonder why? Because they're trying to do a government shutdown. Government shutdown plus mass destruction of all kind of killings in schools and in restaurants and wherever they're killing at is going to cause a government shutdown. A government shutdown equals Marshall's law. Taking your black asses off the streets at a certain time. If you don't decide to do it, you are in hot water. You're going to get arrested and sent to their FEMA camps, which is, by way, set up right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and there are other camps that they have in other cities worldwide. They don't want us to how can I say, procreate anymore. They don't even want that anymore. The ones that's against all of this stuff are filthy billionaires, Bill Gates and Ted Turner. What does Ted Turner own? CNN, Cartoon Network, a vast amount of communication networks that we watch. That's all propaganda, just to instill fear in you. People fear what they don't understand. People fear when they hear little things that's going on. Then you got HAARP, okay? That makes all kinds of chaotic climate changes, earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes. Yeah, HAARP can do it. Yeah, sure they can. Yeah, these all man-made to mess up the atmosphere. This is what they doing. You think I'm afraid? I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. I'm not afraid of none of them dudes. And they know that. They can't do nothing to my soul. You can do something to my body. Big deal. Who cares? But I got to let the people know what's going on because they're in the dark. Too busy watching Empire and all that other freaking stuff that's just leading them and misguiding them into the direction of hellfire. Since when did the United States Supreme Court okayed homosexual activity? When? Since when did the Constitution become screwed up? Now. This is the time that we have to get ourselves together. Get it right and start analyzing and looking at things in an analytical and an allegorical point of view. Forget that. There's so many mixed messages and subliminal messages in our television and films. And you're watching it to be entertained like some Sambo, Stephen Fetchit type ass niggas, and you don't understand what's going on. I'm not a minister that's going to sugarcoat stuff. I'm not a minister that's a hypocrite. I don't play no games when it comes to serving God, but at the same time I want humans to be able to survive and live in a chaotic modern day Sodom and Gomorrah that we living in. So what are you going to do? Wake up and smell the freaking coffee, man. This is serious, man. We're living in troubling times, man. We're getting ready to fall into a Great Depression soon. And what are you going to do? Keep partying and keep worrying about who's killed or who knocked the girl down the stairs in Empire? Who cares about that, man? These stupid videos and all of this stuff showing all kind of things. Disney showing kind of little kids in relationships already, talking back to their parents. They more the parents than the mothers if you ever see these shows. You have to wake up today. Get a grip, because it's going to happen. Depopulation is coming soon. With the likes of Bill Gates and Ted Turner, super rich dudes, yeah, they going to try to make it happen. Bill Gates is going to try to make it happen with vaccines that he made that's supposed to be a cure for polio and all these other kind of diseases, but in all reality is paralyzing children, men and women across the globe. They're trying and testing it on people that's real poor in other countries. Then they're going to bring it to America and they're going to gas you up and tell you this is the vaccine you need, and then they're probably going to mandate it. And if they mandate it, that means if you don't take it, your ass is going to jail. If you don't seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, if you don't ask his son to come into your life, you're going to be a statistic in what's about to be the greatest depression that we ever have felt. People are struggling now. They have to get 2 or 3 jobs, man, just to make ends meet. Got to have in-laws and family members living with them just so they can pay their bills and everything on time.
It could be the vaccines at that point because he had just had his vaccines right before.
Children rebelling now against their parents. More of this super psychedelic drugs coming out. They're starting to use prescription drugs to medicate themselves.
We saw that he slowly started.
If you are a parent that loves your children, get a grip and start telling them what's going on. And stop drinking that faucet water. Got too much chlorine in it. Alkaline. They trying to kill us all. It's not all about Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. And if you don't get it together now and get it right, I'm telling you, you're going to be caught in that whirlwind, in that cesspool of foolishness and slavery, man. And before they come to get me in slavery, I'm ready. I got my guns. Come on in. I got you. I'll protect my family by any means necessary. Because this is not right. And they know what they're doing. They're busy duping you with the entertainment, foolery, TV stuff. And then you're going right, you're just going right for the line. Like a fish. And they just roping, reeling you in. Food being processed fast. Injecting stuff into the animals to make them healthy and all of that stuff. No, it doesn't make them healthy. It makes them sick. And they say you are what you eat. You're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat, and be gluttonous. More and more restaurants is being the cook of people's homes because they don't have enough time because they gotta work, and that's how they become obese. But this fatty foods that's and ain't even healthy for them. So what are we going to do, America? You're going to do your research, do your homework? Well, if you don't, I got something for you. I'm sending it to Facebook in a little while. You have a free will to look at it, or you don't have to look at it. The choice is yours. But if you ain't covered in the blood and you ain't living right, then you might as well hang it up. Get it right. The time is of the essence. That's the bottom line. I don't sugarcoat nothing. My name is Bishop. You want to know? This is my face. You see my face? Weak links. And you know what I'm talking about. Dumbass Illuminati puppet masters. You think I'm scared of you? You have nothing on me. You work for Satan and I work for God. Who's the victorious one here? You make the decision. Leave our people alone, man. You're miserable. You're old. Been killing for years, man. Murdering. Buying people off. Buying wars. Buying more weapons. Mass destruction. That's all you think about. Kill, steal, and destroy. No freedom, justice, equality with y'all. You have no remorse, no care for nobody. Actors, singers, all dying. And what do y'all do? They committed suicide, overdose. Y'all lying, man. People don't do what you want them to do. What y'all do, y'all get them, y'all wipe them off the face of this earth. I'm tired of your world bankers. I'm tired of all of this stuff going on there. Homosexuality. I mean, it's not right, man. It's just not right.
Almost immediately after it was put in, autism cases began to appear.
And we're supposed to embrace this. For what? This is Bishop. I'm signing off. Brooklyn's finest. Later.